Wagwan, y'all. It is Ziza Ziza Zemaine Ward. Okay? Okay? Traffic so bad, I'm only known as Zemaine Ward. There's no such thing as Peter Parker being Spider-Man 2, you know? If you was known as Camden to how they got hired when they run into Camden, you're not Camden. That's how bad traffic is, okay? So, I am known as this guy, okay? I am known as this guy, okay? Y'all can see? I might have to clear the hold on, give me a second. Because Alright. I am this guy that all fired authority want my head. You get what I say? That's what that energy is. You feel me? It look like a mugshot, don't it? Of you murdered these niggas. You right? Gotta cut off my dress because damn, they didn't finally stamp. I got rights to be mad. I'm gonna look like Scar. You got a scar. Okay, so look. Traffic so bad, I am just this guy. And I have all the economics as I'm not playing this way with nobody, okay? No. I don't give a fuck, okay? In the middle of something, okay? I don't give a fuck, okay? I am Zemaine Ward, okay? You get what I'm saying? Snipers on the roof if y'all got the address. It's okay, okay? Y'all gonna play in traffic and do what it do, right? Look, okay? You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Hold on. The reason why I didn't go get another 9 to 5 because I have a job. Okay? Anybody, if Lou Williams, if anybody gets a crowd control on this peak, you get what I'm saying? You can't even see it. This peak, they have a job. They're a sniper on accident. Low-ranked snitch, if you feel me, because you feel me, it's not a choice to be a snitch. You know what I'm saying? They're a athlete or, host of something, and they got multiple people, like a teacher. So, a snitch is a teacher. You know what I'm saying? So, take snitch out that mythology. Daycare, you get what I'm saying? Babysitter. Get people home. And if they choose to take on higher positions, that's their choice. I said at this level, you see? Where am I crowd control? Where am I crowd control at? Hold on, let me look at. Okay. Now, okay? Because I can talk about what I can do with that card, okay? It's in my lap. So, okay. Just give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a second. Okay. Alright. Just give me a second. Aha! 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 I do this because this is my character. I don't do it to tell people to stop watching with the walls out ears. Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay. If someone goes down the street and someone tries to rob their purse, they're going to jail. If someone goes down the street, someone tries to follow somebody, they can go to jail. If someone goes down the street and the person threatened their life, but think they didn't use directly, bitch, get in the car, they can go to jail. No, don't say none of that shit. Oh, well, it's someone threatened someone's life. No, don't say none of that shit. There's orders in the atmosphere. All around me. Now. That's the video game. That's the mini game of reality of people when I was saying that, they're like, oh, you can say this, you can say that. And I used my two examples out of the multiple shit I could say out of what I could say. Now, I am Peter Piper. I have multiple aliases. Trafficz is so bad. They still know me as a Z, but know me as Peter Piper gives me still the respect as a Z. But it's funny to be known as a Z name, and then, you know, the halo from the Z's, the hairness is just nowhere to be found. So I say this because, like I said, no, don't say that is my whole atmosphere for multiple days. And time is ticking for fired people on the balcony. People don't know how the world is humidity control tesseracted. And we do, but you know, no, don't say that. Okay, we got him. We can play this dumb type shit. If you do that. So, now, what I am trying to tell people is Egypt is known for The Walking Dead, right? Egypt, you feel me? How I've been talking for 8 minutes. Oh, man, baby. Been talking for power you get what I'm saying? So, I am about to be a teacher today, okay? Because, no, don't say that. It's just my environment. So, anybody with the no, don't say that environment, you have to ask the next person, are you getting upheld to not help me? And the question is, y'all saw what I did there? Yeah, flip that. Okay. So, Judge Mo Dollars. But okay. So, now, in the beginning of time was the Big Bang Theory. How the world came together. Multiple languages explain a different conscious peekaboo point of view at the same time, the same conscious peek of view, point of view to all the highest dimensions so you can get the grasping of all language. Boom. The greatest social studies teacher. If you don't want to learn, that's your fault. Whoever wants to pass the class, I'm gonna pass you. I'm gonna make sure you pass. I'm gonna make sure that student doesn't bother you. I'm gonna make sure you can get good grades. I can make sure you can become the athlete you want with a high social studies class. I will get you to a higher social studies class if me being from that statement from crowd control puts me to watch over a lower grading social studies class. So I teach y'all that bare minimum, and then I go over requirements. I don't teach you only criteria. Okay? So now, that being said, Egypt is known for having people walk against their will. No, like voodoo. So voodoo, you feel me? That's where it comes from. Okay? You feel me? As people know me as Zaifa El. And I tell no one to call me that. I have never told anybody to call me Zaifa El. Okay? I've never told no one to call me Zaphael. Never. I always say Zemaine. I might say Peter Piper, you remember me? I might say Ziza Ziza. But I never say call me Zaphael. I say call me Zay. You feel me? So I don't know where. I tell people I got many aliases, you feel me? You get what I'm saying? So, that being said, they talk about, we don't know how they built the pyramids, but they built the pyramids. You feel me? Something gave them the will. That's the Egyptian shit. That's the caste system. You know what I'm saying? That's the Walking Dead. You feel me? If a nigga try to come find me, I'm gonna have his ass laid on the concrete. Squid Nights, cold artist, did his Boy Scout work, ranked. And we know owns because of the void from in the color meaning. So, that being said, so we can keep it blank, and they be like, oh, I guess, and y'all do your own research. Okay, so, that being said, okay, the next situation is understanding ancestors are supposed to come back. But guess what? Technology built from ancestors are still here. The Egyptian caste system, okay? So, I say that because traffic, you feel me? Traffic can get that bad that people that built pyramids with brute strength as a sole person, as that's what Sphinx and hieroglyphs, giant things represent. The as above, so below, to the macroism, microism. People following them from their as above, so below rabbit hole, macroism, microism. They went through caste system debt. So, traffic is, you feel me, the monetary system to the bartering system that it came from, still to that caste system is traffic. Okay? Because I wanna get graded as a great everything teacher. So, I'm just on social studies right now. So, that being said, oh my goodness. So, that being said, that was the beginning of time from the Big Bang Theory, where everybody had a clean slate. So, if you learn, even if you don't really learn it, because was one or the other. You get what I'm saying? Either you learn the caste system from the family that made it, because you was gifted not to be the conscious peekaboo of the caste system, or you learn how to translate to people not on that, you feel me, the Walking Dead Trail of Tears, you feel me, that part of the caste system. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't remember what I said, because of those people in the caste system following me, because so that being said, as everybody knows me, I'm the type of person that says leave me alone. I would say the ultimate person, the ultimate pharaoh, obviously, you feel me, the ultimate warrior, shares same compassionate and companion like feelings to their descendants of. The descendant might just be going to school and be like, leave me alone. And the ancestor can relate, because, you know what I'm saying, they ended war, which is what the Big Bang Theory really was. And then all we talk about is the periodic table and translating it in a way where since they went through it, they don't have to elaborate. You feel me? They don't have to pass the class to know what it really was. And it's like everybody went through it. You just went through it through the mafia's debt part. You didn't go through it through mafia's hospitality. You feel me? Or mob hospitality, if you don't want to say mafia was existing. You can mob. We know what mob means. You get what I'm saying? So even if the word wasn't there, it was through the mob. That's what the mob was back then. You get what I'm saying? So in the end, what I'm talking about with Egyptian and the caste system and the Walking Dead and rabbit hole is the debt of messing with the inventor. The hieroglyphs explain the debt of not respecting personal space, and the highest rank is invention. That's what hieroglyphs explain. So now, obviously, people gonna look at it and then, like I said, put their ETC into it and be like, oh, no, it don't mean that, but you get the gist. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, like I said, so everybody, the word past life does not mean different body. It means different gravity and humidity control from the Big Bang Theory clean slate. So like I showed my ID, and I will, you feel me? So the Matrix will attack me, just because, not because my name rings bells and scares people. It's because that's not fair. Okay? Because everything's organized that if someone needs to come back, they can come back. So it's common law of that's not fair. It's not common law of PTSD or something like that. I mean, it's not an attack on, you feel me? So that being said, I am Jesus Isaac. Yes, I was Zemaine before. So, to be named Zemaine again, and remember my clean slate from the Big Bang Theory. Okay? For when I got upheld before and I wrote notes as Zaphael, because if I just came out with my real clean slate name, it would take away from other aliases I have. Why, you know, like God, well, I'm not calling myself God, but I'm just saying, because I'm not your God. You get what I'm saying? And jobs, just over broke, ask an angel. You don't have to ask me. And how Sky Vision and crowd control work with multiple aliases that a descendant has the name now. That's what I was telling them. This is not everything's organized. You guys are just talking about this. This is not fair. So, that being said, for how the system works, like they be like with the 7 mysteries or something like that, and things like, and that's because of traffic. You feel me? It's not really mysteries. It's just traffic from the clean slate and the different gravity control and consciousness and concussions and amnesia mythologies and rabbit holes and time continuums and you know what I'm saying? That people joked in the cafeteria and then the next day at school, you get what I'm saying? It's just like a brand coming there. Everybody want to wear that brand. They branded themselves to make jokes about history repeating itself. Jokes on the mythology is not history repeating itself. Really, because people can keep their consciousness with history repeating itself, and that's the joke. So like I said, I am Ziza Ziza. From my clean slate. And, you know, from the Big Bang Theory. And, you know, that's the biggest joke. You don't get a new clean slate. And as I got on YouTube, as Detective Webpoolz, you get what I'm saying? As many aliases. Cops knew I would be in this situation. In the rabbit hole from Ziza's Eyes of History repeating itself. And waited. For the situation, knowing I just want to see the Z-list celebrity, Ziza's Eyes. Because he got some shit going on. But if somebody comes more powerful, basically, is where I'ma rape you. Because we know the story of his family being untouched. And you get what I'm saying? So like I said about the caste system and me being who I am from the... So, that being said, as they're fired, but on the balcony, if not, gone. So I've been back in this place where a stranger's approached me because I'm in the mafia. Obviously, this knowledge is very potent. I've taught people on social media. You feel me? This is not my first rodeo. I re-taught people the same, you feel me, rabbit hole, history repeating itself. And my energy is still growing, so they got a different message this time. Type of, like going back in class and not graduating from the jungle being school. And, hold on. So, you know, these are individuals too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's individuals. The problem is these individuals are coming through and not clearing up the threshold of don't say that, like I said in the beginning, and that's all that's around me to know I am ancient, because I got some ancient, because if it was 26-year-old, you feel me, that's an easy atmosphere gonna cave in. But since it's rabbit hole dimensions, you feel me, they psst and shitting like that, and you get what I'm saying? And like, I'm like, well, that's how I handle the stuff, ain't it? And they were like, yeah, you know. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And they were like, yeah, bitch. And I'd be like, mm-hmm. So, like I'm saying, so like I said about like troubleshooting and traffic and barter system to where we at now. While the atmosphere echoing down, yeah, that means ancient, but 26 years of walking. We know he got real loved ones. They just can't get around him. Like twin flames lost, and they would burp him. I could just tell them you feel me? They would baby him and shit like that. Then they're like, oh, they want to ride his dick and shit like that. Oh well, we can keep gun pointing traffic. It's none of their business, but you know, that's the wilderness. You feel me? Atlantis Patriots. K-A-N. Atlantis Patriots. So, that being said, what happened not too long ago? Because I have multiple run-ins with authority because I'm authority myself, Detective Webpoolz. So that's obvious. Now, I'm having popularity run-ins. I'm not having, let's do our job. You know what I'm saying? You're like, popularity? Yeah, I wasn't talking about you then. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people do at school when they don't want to give the person credit, play dumb about it. And there's zillions of people in school. I don't have to be talking about you. So you feel me? It's like school, popularity run-ins that I'm not asking for, but everybody's like, oh my God, he's so dreamy. They're like, oh shit. You get what I'm saying? That's all I've been having. And they haven't been doing their job. So that makes them fired. So that being said, not too long ago, there was the excuse, you feel me? Because I just briefed. The reason why they don't see it was, you feel me, as I recorded multiple times, it's not hard to see my atmosphere. I'm mafia, so I said what I am. I'm ancient, so if I'm the top, then I'm the top. Because people can, you feel me, our time continues work, so and else can become on a different time continuum, higher, older age, from history repeating itself. You feel me? And the spiritual, you feel me, the astro metaphysics, you feel me, come together. But in the end, the math, which we're going to get into, someone is the most ancient from the clean slate of the Big Bang Theory. You feel me? And that being said, these people came through, and every time, just like any other individual that's not on my team, they ignore the threshold of what I said about what about me. So let's say this. So let's say you know how I give crazy examples that if this happened, this shit ludicrous. But let's say that, you know, their authority, they say they're too busy, they don't see it. All we see is two people, little brother, big brother. I'm the little brother. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You feel me? does the owner need a lease? Yes. I'm the first, just like I can't, but okay. You know what I'm saying? They're working, they're busy, they're too busy. Now, if somebody comes through, because you know what I'm saying, as we can see, if we hear noise in the background, we don't just hear the music. You get what I'm saying? Because call, you get what I'm saying? The music puts people where they are. You know what I'm saying? We see someone listening and trying to hide through the music. Okay? Do you see anywhere in the atmosphere someone came through and told them, stop? Out of this team of energy. Okay, so we got the people. Clear dot, black dot, clear. Okay. So, that being said, now, like I said, so that was their alibi. So that's not an alibi, but somebody that's saying they are a friend. Because, you know, in the end, it's like, how can I have that much power? You know, there's no power. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't. This is, you're on the balcony. He's rude. I'm in the mafia. I'm your mafia little brother. That's your mafia sister. That's your mafia sister. You're not in the mafia. Your mother's not in the mafia. You get what I'm saying? That auntie's not in the mafia. That uncle's not in the mafia. That cousin's not in the mafia. You get what I'm saying? There's a big difference. You feel me? Just like anybody in Dynasty Warriors, you get what I'm saying? Or anybody with money, or, you know, a village and people want to overtake when they start to get help from a higher branch. Same shit. So, hold on, let me see. Alright. Alright. So, that being said, my Sky Vision is like a concert I never asked for. Popularity type shit. So, in the end, you know, at school, people talk shit and then walk past you like they didn't talk shit. In this fusion of schools, in the beginning of casteism from Clean Slate, we already knew one family made a school, another family made a school. They played each other from war ending. That was what was left of war. In this day and age, people still on probation, but they can get their knowledge. You feel me? They do that shit to show you. That's why school buses look like correction facility buses. To help out Code Red, and at the same time know the endorsement Flashpoint Ambulance is. So that being said, you know, like I said, I'm in the mafia. You know what I'm saying? Atlantis Page, you feel me? They be like, what? Now I named some shit that's super ancient that I knew, like I said, from my clean slate in my name, that everybody's like, oh, I want to learn that. I can't wait to talk to that person. That ain't nobody can claim, and if you tell me no, watch it go away in the air. You get what I'm saying? So, and you feel me? Because I can name something in the presence, but I name something that they know is still in contact, keep it trickling. You know what I'm saying? So, Now, like I said, my big brother is not in the mafia, okay? Astral of how things work, because like I said, I like Tosh Trafficz when he talk, and everybody adjacent to that, as we can see the energy of who I'll call out. But like I said, I can't say because of threats, and they don't give me that. But you know, war is over. But the saying is, when you're in war, who gives a fuck? So that being said, my mother not in the mafia. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm actually, you feel me? Now we got to figure out who's the real mother in the house, okay? Because the mafia is not about to let people just on the land. So now this goes to how animals live and try to get away from bacteria. And you know, in the medieval time, I don't remember if I said it before, but women felt like they tricked men into sex for this reason. So, that being said, as Eve came from Adam's rib, my dad's not in the mafia. My mother, my dad, and my big brother is not in the mafia. My dad been out the crib. My mother and my brother were two people in the crib, not in the mafia. Lived, you feel me? I made Norcross this momentum, you feel me? And I'm just showing my energy, and then it's like, okay, that is that. So, because it's big as shit. So they, once I said momentum, they just thought you just trying to claim. No, that is my energy. So, that being said, we got to figure out who is the mother now. Now, my sister, I'm the youngest. That doesn't mean I can't be the mother. But in other words, is it because of maturity? No. The three people in the crib are mature as hell. Okay, well, is it because of responsibility? Kinda. But in the end, age threshold will take that no matter what, because they have more time span. Is it because of leadership? Yes. You know what I'm saying? And that is the exponent, not because someone's less of a leader, but because of responsibility, you feel me, as like a valedictorian or someone, you feel me? So I always been the Zozie. I'm the leader of the Z's, the Zozie of the crib. So my brothers always act like this. Now, one thing people know about me is not to play with me this way, you feel me? Obviously, someone's going to try. Everybody has their tendencies not to get played with. I'm regular, common law, don't play with me. And you feel me? So, being that goddamn authentic, you know what I'm saying, to show why. Because obviously, me getting on my toes, you feel me, I was growing to be D-Zozie, while it was a triplet companionship. So, that being said, these people in the house, and when we go outside's always knowing, shit, I'm going to take the brochure of Mafia and I'm chill with them. You not chilling with them, right? And you're the brother. I'm like, well, obviously, to become the brother, I was chilling with them, right, on something, and then I did criminal activity type shit. It's like, yeah, stupid. Okay, your criminal activity. Ha ha. You feel me? But that's not how Mafia family get down. So that's where he fucked up with having Mafia family with him. And that just trickled all the way to where we at now. So everybody's always known, wherever I go, respect that thing. Disrespected a lot by the Mafia, you know. Just my energy. We know it's a man. You know what I'm saying? We know it. Ain't that some shit? You get what I'm saying? We know, oh, that's the man. You feel me? Oh, that's the man. You feel me? He's such a gentleman. We know. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I'm also that same foreigner energy, but I'm American. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, you know how they're like, you don't want to meet my big brother? I was the little brother of that. You feel me? The big brother didn't do that. The little brother did. So they always think I'm the big brother. So, that being said, no matter where I go, don't nobody about to, you feel me, play. Me have my own apartment. What happened? Evacuation, traffic bad. You feel me? This is all about traffic. I'm about to get back into talking about subjects, but this is just because as you see, time has gone by, and like I said, and there'd be a little okay. You need to lay off, and then go back to it, and it was a wink wink layoff, but play along type shit. As we can see, there was no layoff. So this is my problem, okay? Because, like I said, before I gone live, just echoing, knowing the satellites is watching, if I pick something up, you feel me? And then the community telepathy cadences, etc. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, as it's like a lottery game, no one's ever, when someone's doing wrong to somebody, like observing them, just came in and was just bonfire observing too. It's always been, that's weird. Yeah, I got emotional problems. But that's in my household. That's my choice to do that stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? It's never they take the shit out their own household, go to another person's household. That is, you feel me? Because no one for take that serious. And like I said, who I am from the clean slate. So you know they be like, oh, you not compared to, and they talking about who I is. You feel me? And then they do it too. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. That if I go in, and I have no rights to defend myself under common law. We do, you don't. So that's all. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. I have my own apartment. From the apartment to the house to hotels to apartment to this apartment. No one's ever came and said, oh, we gonna get this nigga. Okay? Just out like that. So, you know, obviously, that's not the right choice. And gotta get back to the drawing board. Because like I'm saying, that's weird as shit. If you're in a place and someone's always staring at you with their astral projection, you feel me? Which is what peripheral is, okay? And you feel me? If you develop your peripheral, ta-da! Close your eyes, meditate to stare in your peripheral to a visualization, which is called usually the dream realm, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? That's the story, you feel me? That's the mythology. And yeah, so people, you feel me? Like I said, I'm always sharpening my senses, so people develop their peripheral. And like I said, cops come through and like, you're not supposed to do that, but we can act like we don't see it. We didn't go in. You're not supposed to do that, but how would I know? We didn't talk nothing about it. You feel me? Some alibi. No one's ever came through walking around like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. And then just, okay, yeah, we friends. and then walk out. I just want, like, I can call myself Caesar Zizer now. That's, you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying. I just don't want to throw out the caste system over and over again. So that's enough for social studies and where I'm at presently. Now, developing your peripheral is math. So you develop your peripheral. So the best thing people can do when they're learning math is learn it as a language. You can learn it as a language. You feel me? However you choose to learn your language, how good you learn English or whatever language you did, I promise you, your grade will show it in math. And boom. Now I can teach more math because you don't want to learn English, or you feel me? You don't really want to learn a language. You just want to be like soda, and then you just want to cadence talk. So now you're not gonna learn math because you're just writing down a cadence. And you're like, okay, what can go with this cadence? And you don't. So you feel me? That's really it for math. And then language arts. Language arts is all about manners. So you feel me? It's just like language arts is why social studies isn't called history class. You know what I'm saying? So you use language arts to sharpen when people talk under your breath and someone tries to tell you what? And you didn't say that. They was just, you feel me? So when you're on the cell phone and they listen to the background and it's like, hey, if you pull up, we can probably rob them. And it's like, oh yeah, I got this thing. And then they just hear you got this thing when there's an open space in the background. You feel me? That's just not with putting a translator to your head. You get what I'm saying? No joke. So, language arts is to sharpen, not getting your words misinterpreted. You feel me? So your cadence, your telepathy. You feel me? Your expression. And boom, whatever level teacher I am, I can teach more from there. And that's all the class is really: social studies, math, language arts. In the end, I'll be going live, just telling people like, that don't make sense, you feel me? In other words, what I'm saying is, if someone wants to come find me, be straight up with me. Don't be talking about, oh, like I said, oh, I got this, and then the space just say, okay, that means he don't have a job and don't want to get one. No, that does not. That open space means someone's trying to kill me. That does not mean I don't want to get a job. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm dealing with right now. Traffic. So, this open space means he think the monetary system is for him. I'm like, no, that open space means I have money and the Brinks truck can't hit the road, and y'all keep making jokes about me not being able to use my options. And they're like, okay, this space right here means he's going to rob the store. No, that space right there means the food is free for that person. When the atmosphere does that, but y'all watching for people that are fired on the balcony on ice in Mali, because you don't have to have an enhancement in your hand to make the chemicals. You can goddamn sniff Freon and then make the chemicals of what it is. You get what I'm saying? You can work out and make the chemicals and then keep the juggling of that. One time you work out, now there's fat people could they see if they work out again, they're gonna lose that chemical the way they liked it. Okay? So yeah. So like I'm saying, it just amazes me that I be on live and you feel me? It's not this energy. So that means what's up? Oh no. There's space. So it means I said fuck you, bitch. And I know you did not say fuck you, bitch. You said you wanted to see me, and you see the people in the background that you dealt with to have a polite conversation. They're still trying to detour it like you're not talking politely. You feel me? Rack it up for all my shadow followers. And you know, like I said, I'm Zemaine Ward. You feel me? So you feel my friends. So someone else have their own friend. And they just watching that. You get what I'm saying? Didn't tell the person that's wrong. What are you doing? Give me your time. No, this is my time. What is going on, y'all? Ouch! Ouch! I am statistically mad. Ouch! I can't make drugs. I can't put you water. Don't hurt right now. What the fuck is going on? Y'all go make me lose my mind up here. Oh my gosh. Whew. You know Trafficz, and you brought Egypt back out when niggas are anticipating the cringing of anger drug that you don't feel pain, so they're linear breaching. Hold on. Psych! Alright, so now that we understand I would be a great teacher, but friends come through and don't tell the friend that's wrong. That don't mean nothing. You can still go to jail. Not me. We got this shit. Okay, so I can teach almost any class. First off, if I open up a school. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's really bad when, like I said about the environment of, oh, you can do it. Don't. That's, you feel me? People not gonna talk to me. But in the end, I don't make videos for informative, stereotype informative content. So I expect that guy to be like, what the fuck was he talking about? He said osmosis. Then he said, little Larry had a little lamb, so you should understand Mary, because Larry was Adam. Like, what? Yeah, I expect that. You feel me? The default clout of ignorance of people feeling they're informative, and niggas get this much sense, and they just want to talk about the ghost recon and the sniping and shit. It's, where it comments at that level, we should say this much, and then boom, because history repeated, rabbit hole, Trafficz. Let's get on and make our life a drug. I do not talk, you feel me, stereotype informative way. I talk that same way where they say person has common sense and informative. So if you don't like my humor, you're gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? My humor can be very dry. It doesn't have to be a joke on the platform where everybody wants to knock, who's there? You feel me? And everybody's, no. My humor can be very dry, okay? It's still there to know this is how much you take serious, this is how much you don't. I'm on live to reel in the people to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? Because they're too much of a bitch, and not everybody. And just because they don't want to say what the fuck you talk doesn't mean, you get what I'm saying, to cadence out the what the fuck are you talking about in a way they mean like, hey bruh, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Then so they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. No, that's not how you want to say what the fuck are you talking about. Now it don't make sense. So, you feel me? All I'm saying is if I open up a school, I am not, like Elon Musk said, I am not getting them for diplomas. I am getting them for their skill set. Because I don't know if Hogwarts, I don't think they showed diplomas, but they had an amazing skill set. Then in a rabbit hole, they still had that skill set. So the problem was Harry Potter was looked at as not having that skill set, so a diploma would have came in handy. But in the end, it would have backfired because other people would have tried to get a diploma on that same threshold. So that being said, all I'm saying is, I would look up the most ancient name. I would study the most ancient. You don't have to do that. I'm giving an example. Because, you know, school is more spokesmen. I forgot the example I gave. I was something about DJing. But, you know, so, and, students get their information from their family, as the Conscious Peekaboo game I was talking about from the Big Bang Theory, you from in Generation Z, and they just do what the Atlantis Patriots do as the rabbit hole of Tesseract space work. So they get informative. And then the way that they get linear bridged on from, you get what I'm saying? Because I come from the generation that was really trying to need out. If you want to just be in class and study the way that you studied, and you feel me, and it's just something trying to kill you while you don't, just do what you do. Generation Z is like, fuck that. And you know, if they get a bad grade, we know what the bad grade means. You know what I'm saying? It's a linear breaching thing. And you know, this generation adults are looking at kids to not, you feel me, tesseract them, you feel me, like pirate shit. So pirate them. So you get what I'm saying? It now by common law is it Morocco peace treaty. Yeah. So that being said, school is different. You know what I'm saying? From this linear, but in the rabbit hole, it's the same shit. And yeah, we get that whole trauma of traffic, because this is all about traffic. What traffic is, somebody can come through and use your big brother's weirdo hospitality to sit in the room and choose the weird shit they want to do too. And they choose all of it when it comes to with having a mugshot and having the mafia's son and mafia little brother pinpoint. Like I said, mugshot. Even I'm gonna start saying them clunks and clouts of me having to elaborate is enough said. That's a big ass statement. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? So that being said, that's how life works. And it's time to move on. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is how you move on and garden the world, right? Like I said, with the common law, pirate, tesseract, Morocco peace treaty. And this is how you take advantage of the stereotypes of what moving on really means, to take advantage of common law. And every day I'm on my way. Hey. I'm on my way. Hey. Alright, so yeah. And you know, I would say more, but that take away from people's common sense. And I just wanna teach, like, okay, so you know, I'll hear something like, pull this off of your head. No, I am a Hogwarts type teacher, the Zitterin, you get what I'm saying? And if you ask me about my hair, I will tell you about my hair, because I am the leader of the disease, the Zitterin, you feel me? The teacher, you know what I'm saying? Ziza Ziza, you feel me? Peter Piper, Zemaine Ward, you feel me? Zemaine Ward is being watched, right? Y'all don't have the rights to watch Zemaine Ward. You dig? So, that being said, you feel me? Whatever class they throw me in, you feel me? The Zitterin it's the team to beat. Because, you feel me? But, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why the Slytherin out there. But yeah, so, yikes, the movie's real. The movie is an Office type shit. But yeah, okay. So, this movie, it's about a teacher in a co-ed. And other students can be in the co-ed.